What's up everybody, and welcome back to another Apex Legends Season 5 tips video, okay? So, first things first, I want to go ahead and thank you guys so freaking much. Our goal was 100 subscribers and we finally got it, last night? It was amazing. Thank you guys so much. Now our goal is 200 subscribers on this channel. Let's see if we can do it in this month, okay? We gotta try, alright? So today, if you guys are brand new and you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also ring that bell so you guys will be notified for all of my future videos. Now, if you guys want to join my Discord link will be in the pinned comments down below. So join the Discord, join the family, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is welcome. Now we gotta get into this video, okay? I just wanted to go ahead and thank you guys because I appreciate it and you guys are really supporting the channel by subscribing and also hitting the like button, okay? Let's aim for about 30 likes on this video and let's get going, all right? Let's get going. So today's video, of course, I already said it, it's the Apex Legends Season 5 tips that you should know, okay? So my goal with this video is to help you guys and try to figure out how you guys can get better at Apex Legends Season 5 the fastest way. Okay, this is the fastest way by far. Now, all of these tips I did categorize in 4 different categories, okay? So you're going to want to watch this whole video so you don't miss out on anything. So, of course, like I always do, I have my notes on my phone so I don't get sidetracked, you know what I'm saying? So the 4 simple categories that we're going to go ahead and break down all throughout this video is going to be, of course, movement, map knowledge / rotations, weapon knowledge, and aiming. Now, when you combine all 4 of these things, you're going to be unstoppable, okay? This is when you're going to start seeing a great advancement and just enhancement to your gameplay. Like, it's going to be crazy, okay? You're going to be moving like a pro. You're going to be aiming like a pro. No more bots, okay? No more bots. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Now, the first one that we're going to go ahead and cover is, of course, the movement. Now, when it comes to movement, we all know that it's very important. Now, Apex Legends is a game of movement, aim, positioning, all that stuff, but movement is very important. That's probably at like the top of the list. The more you can move, the more that you're harder. I don't even know if that even makes sense, but the harder you are to hit, okay? So please practice your movement, okay? So when it comes to practicing your movements, practice in the firing range. Now, this is the best place. It's open. You don't have to worry about babies spitting you down with devotions or spitfires. Like, you can actually learn your craft and you can actually practice in peace, okay? Practice in peace. Now, when it comes to practicing your movements, you're definitely going to want to take time every day to practice your movement. If you need, you know, another settings video for the console or whatever, I only have console right now, PC coming soon. But if you guys need help on a settings video, I will probably try and drop a part 2 very soon. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section. But I did already drop one. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I'm probably going to link it up here. It'll be like an info card or whatever, but watch that video. It's on this channel. It'll help you, okay? So the next thing that we want to go ahead and focus on is what type of movement you should be practicing on the most. Now, the movements that I jotted down, these are some basic movements. If you guys want a tutorial on that, then I'll be glad to do that for you, but y'all gotta let me know what y'all want. But the movements that we're going to go ahead and just throw out there are the sliding around corners. It's something that you're going to need to get used to because it's a little harder to aim when somebody's darting right past you. You feel me? So sliding around corners, sliding into enemies, and sliding away from enemies. So the key is to always keep moving. The more you stand still, the easier of a target you're going to become. So you really don't want to stand still. It doesn't matter what character you have. Unfortunately, Gibby and Caustic are the ones that definitely don't want to stand still because they're bigger, you know, legends. They're bigger legends to hit. So you really don't want to stand still with those people. But when it comes to movement, definitely practice every day. I might do maybe like a movement drill maybe for you guys. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but more videos are coming on this. But another key that I want to talk about when it comes to movement is practice strafing while you shoot and also while you reload, okay? So the name of the game is to take the least amount of damage. If you take the least amount of damage, you're going to be winning more gunfights. Now, Apex Legends is definitely one of those things where you don't want to take too much damage just because them third parties are insane, okay? Like, it's third, fourth, fifth, 10th, 15th parties. It's insane. So the least amount of damage possible is a good thing, okay? It's a really good thing. I know you can shield swap and all that, but trust me, you don't want to take too much damage because Lil Timothy is down the street and he's coming, okay? He's coming with the third party. You don't want that. You don't want that. So now we're going to go ahead and get into our second category, which is another very important thing. This is the category that's going to help you guys get high kill games. You guys are going to see more of yourself being the kill leader. You guys are going to see more damage. You guys are going to see a lot more just great things that, of course, all players want to see. And of course, this category is map knowledge and rotations. Very important, okay? Very important, because when it comes to this, it comes with playing the game, okay? Unfortunately, you're not really going to know where to land, how to land, where to go to after you land, unless you're playing Apex Legends Season 5. That's pretty much one of the hard things, okay? You got to play the game to get familiar with, you know, your rotations, your landing spots, and everything. So the next thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is the best way to gain map knowledge is to land everywhere, okay? It's good to land at one spot, but you want to be familiar with everywhere. So know the high tier loot places, know the mid tier loot places, and know where you just don't need to go. All right, just know. And what else is on this list? Best advice for rotations is to find your favorite landing spot and then kind of try to make maybe like a mental map on where you're going to go. So if I was going to, you know, the little spot, what is it called? I think it's like Salvage. If you go to Salvage, then you of course have the opportunity to go to Octane, or you can go to Market, you know what I mean? So like, have a route that you're going to want to go, and just know where everybody's landing at all times in every single Apex Legends map. So I know right now it's the flip and flop between Kings Canyon and World's Edge, but just know where you want to land and then have like a little rotation set up, and it'll come, okay? It definitely does take practice, but you'll definitely get it. Now, the last thing that I have on this category is to pay attention to the ring in every match, so you can start learning the difference between the patterns, and then you'll know, like, you'll get like a good sense of where the next circle is going to be. So unfortunately, not everybody is going to have a Pathfinder on their team, so they can't really scan the beacon and you know what I mean? So you really want to pay attention to the circles, and then you'll have a better idea as you keep playing Apex Legends. You'll have a better idea on where the circle is going to be next, especially in the end game, because we all know if you have the end game circle, it's a lot easier to defend sometimes rather than attacking an uphill battle, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose because they're already set up. They got the caustic traps, they got the Watsons, they got the Gibby ults coming your way. Like, you don't want to face that, especially in the end game. So we just blasted through 2 of our categories. Now we are 50% done with this video. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but we're still going. All right, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you haven't already, hit the like button for your boy. All right, show me that you guys care about these tutorials, and we're gonna keep it going. So now the next category that we have to discuss is weapon knowledge. Now, of course, you can have all the best rotations, you can have all the best loot, you can have everything, but if you don't have weapon knowledge, you are at a disadvantage, okay? You're really at a disadvantage, my friend. So when it comes to weapon knowledge, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So you have to know the weapons that you have in your hands, how much damage that they do. Does it come in a burst? Does it come in a single fire? If you have a Hemlock on semi-automatic and a Scout, you're probably not going to be as comfortable when it comes to close quarter combat as I would if I had maybe like a Spitfire and an R99. You know what I mean? So just knowing what your weapons can do and what situations you're going to need your weapons the most in is definitely going to help your gameplay, because I'm not going to run into a crowd of 3 trying to wipe them with a longbow. You know what I mean? So know your weapons, know how much damage, know the fire rate, know everything. Now the next point that I want to go ahead and make is know which weapons you are the most comfortable with. So of course, it doesn't matter how long you've been playing Apex, there's one weapon out there that you are not comfortable with. And I get it. Okay, I get it. There's a few weapons that I'm not really that comfortable with because I never picked them up. You know what I mean? So this is the time that you actually practice and know the weapons that you're comfortable with. And if you're not comfortable with some of these weapons, practice them. We have a whole firing range. Practice them. So practice your Mozambique shots. Practice shooting with a scout with an iron sight. You know what I mean? Just practice as much as you can. Literally, I go to the training or the firing range every day before I hop online. That's how my aim has been getting a lot better every day. Okay, every day. The next point that I want to go ahead and talk about is also know the fire rate, and I already discussed that, but definitely know what you can and can't do with your weapon. Like, just know the situations. Okay, so if you got an R99 and you got a scout, you're lit, you're good. All right, the scout can be for those mid-range, for those long-range encounters, and then if you crack them and you want to push, you want to be aggressive, then that R99 comes out and it sweeps them up. All right. The last point in this category is try to learn the sound effects of each and every weapon in Apex Legends Season 5, because this will definitely help you out, okay? So when it comes to third parties and all that other stuff, because we all get it. We all third party. We all fourth party. When it comes to listening to the weapons that are being used, you can get somewhat of an advantage, because if you hear somebody with a scout, then you're definitely going to want to be careful. If you hear somebody with a Havoc, you might not want to get too close to them. If you hear somebody with a, let's say, a Devotion, probably not going to want to get too close. So just learn the weapon sounds around you, and you'll know. All right, you'll know if somebody's using a wingman. You'll know if somebody's using a Mastiff. You'll know if somebody's using a what's that junk called? A Kraber. Okay, a Kraber. You don't want to go against one of those. Trust me. I just got hit with one of those like yesterday. But that is the last bit of weapon knowledge. Now the last and final thing, probably the best thing that you guys will want to definitely practice, but that you're going to want to listen to, is the aiming category. So when it comes to aiming, I'm going to try and help you guys the most I can and the best I can, but I can't really hold the controller for you. So I'm going to try and give you these tips, and maybe I'll give you guys maybe like a little test warm-up maybe video. I don't know. Y'all let me know down below. Now when it comes to aiming, firing range every day before you go online is a must. That's what I started doing, and when I get warmed up, I'm good. I'd rather get warmed up in the firing range and miss all my shots rather than to get on here and get stumped out. You feel me? So firing range in Apex Legends is a definite must. Hopefully soon they'll probably update the game to where you can actually have moving dummies, to where either they shooting at you or they're just running around, so you can start firing at objects that actually move instead of those big old squares that you really can't miss. But yeah, hopefully that will be nice. But regardless, firing range every day. Do it. Practice your movements in there. Practice peeking around corners. Practice sliding around corners. Practice firing from the hip. You're going to need to know all of it, okay? So the next thing is practice with all weapons, but mostly practice with the weapons you are less familiar with. So it took me a while, because I started noticing that every time that I landed either on a scout or a Hemlock, and the iron sights on that, for me, were horrible, okay? Horrible. Even when it came to the learning the recoil pattern for the flatline. Oh my God. I missed every shot on multiple occasions. It was insane. So I actually had to go to the firing range, practice with every weapon, no attachments, no sights, no nothing. learn how to use the iron sight, and then when it comes to getting a sight, you'll be great. Okay, you'll be great. The sight is definitely going to help a lot, but you don't want to use training wheels in the beginning. Learn how to use the iron sight, and then when you find a sight, hey, pick it up, go crazy. All right. So that leads me to my next point, which is learn the recoil patterns of each and every weapon while you're playing the game. So of course, the hardest one that I had to teach myself was the R99. Sometimes I'm still a little shaky with the R99, but when it comes to the R99 recoil pattern with no barrel stabilizer, no stock, no nothing, it is getting better. Okay, I can definitely say that. It is definitely getting better. Sometimes I laser the complete poo-poo out of somebody, and other times I just can't hit nothing. All right, but learn the recoil patterns, and after you learn the recoil patterns, you are definitely going to have your aim on point. Okay, it's kind of hard. You'll get it though. Okay, it definitely is something that takes practice, and you have to go to the firing range as much as possible. Now, when it comes to the last and final step, or the last and final tip that I have for you guys, is like I said before, practice every weapon without using sights, barrel stabilizers, stocks, hop-ups. Practice, bro. That's pretty much all I can really say until I make an aim guide or an aiming guide video for you guys. But these are all the tips that I had to show you guys, and hopefully some of these will help you now, but it definitely will take practice, so it won't happen overnight. But definitely practice, and you will get better. I promise you guys this. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, and you guys want more content from me, yours truly, I do upload more than 3 times a week. So if you guys want more content, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and also ring that bell so you guys will be notified for all of my future uploads. Now, I would really appreciate it, and you know, if you would like the video, then hit the like button. You feel me? It'll definitely support the channel and also support me, and I will be very grateful. All right, but thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for 100 subscribers. Now we are on the road for 200. Let's see if we can get it this month. But thank you guys so much, and until next time, it's been your boy Cino, and I'm out. Peace.